Hello and welcome back. We've had a little bit of a winter freshen up, or summer freshen up if you went to the Northern Hemisphere. And we're back ready to rip into some fantastic racing. We've got some racing this weekend, obviously the first Group 1 of the season, but we'll touch on that a little bit later. How are you feeling leading into it?
Good, Charlie, very good. Had a good break, had a week in England, Royal Ascot, all 5 days of the meeting.
Yeah.
Came home.
Good meeting, not carnival meeting.
Carnival meeting. Yep. And had a quick trip home, then grabbed the kids and Steph, and we went to America. Week in New York, week in LA.
Trump Tower?
Yeah.
Didn't get assassinated?
Nope.
That's good.
And had a good look around, had a good freshen up. It's the best I've felt. And you guys did an amazing job back here. Thank you. And ready to go. We've hit the ground running. What about you? You had a bit of a break?
Yeah, had a bit of a break. Had the annual ski trip, which went down incredibly well. Had a little baby. Did all sorts of things. So,
the nominations in for the Father of the Year?
No, but I did get an email yesterday about Father's Day coming up, which I forwarded to Kathy just to remind her that Father's Day is approaching, and I expect to...
Being told you're doing a very good job.
I don't really do much. Kathy's done a good job. Anyway.
Good to have a break from the show. Fresh, we're ready to go.
Yeah,
got some new ideas coming up.
Yeah, my word.
The next few episodes.
Yeah. You just watch and learn.
Through Charlie's Eyes is back.
Mulcaster Mail is back too.
Is it?
Yeah, my word. My word. 12 years as leading Group 1 winning stable.
Wow. That's pretty good. Well done, stable.
How many times has the stable been in champion trainer?
Not sure. A few more. A couple more. Yeah. No, we're going
pretty
great.
Good, isn't it?
Great team. We had a little function, little get together last Saturday night.
Yep.
The staff in Sydney were up and about, and around the other stables, I think they've done something as well. And yeah, we've got a good team around.
What was the Group 1 that stuck out for you, if any?
Oh,
if any.
Gee, it's hard to dissect the importance of Group 1s because they're all very big. I'd say Riff Rocket's Australian Derby. First Derby in Sydney, believe it or not. Believe it. And it took a while to win, but we won it, and yeah, it was a pretty good win. What about you?
Radina. Obviously.
Oh, who rode that?
Kathleen. Yeah.
Kathleen Duckworth.
Yeah, in fault.
Really? Go.
In fault. Huh? Mares do improve when they're in fault. So there you go.
Good effort.
No, solid effort.
And Nature Strip, I see Kathy was riding Nature Strip last week.
Yeah, in the Equimillion qualifier. 1,200 to the second place.
Nature Strip's prize money to 20-something.
Yeah. Yeah, almost making it to 21 if we...
Imagine if he got to the Olympics. Kathy, with Kathy riding?
Yeah, of course.
You're
going to have James?
Oh, yeah, James.
You do like James.
Yeah.
James, hasn't he hit the ground running?
Yes.
He's about 3 times second at the moment, isn't he?
Rocket.
Like a rocket. And then we had a bit of a sad week as an industry.
Sure did. Black Caviar's passing was incredibly sad for... Well, you can imagine the team involved. We had a glimpse of it with our own great horse, but what Black Caviar did, undefeated, never got beaten. Peter Moody, the strappers, the track riders, you name it. And
going to Ascot and doing it, it makes it a...
Owners, they just handled it so well. And yeah, we feel for them and feel for Black Caviar. But wow, what a super horse. So does set.
Last weekend, four winners at Rose Hill, nearly ended up with 5.
Yeah.
Conqueror just got his little beak down in time.
Well, track was racing fair. The tracks in Sydney are great, thanks to some good weather of late. And hopefully Randwick races similarly on Saturday. Gives every horse a chance.
A couple of impressive 3-year-olds in Autumn Glow and Gatsby.
There's a few talking about the 3-year-olds in the stable at the moment.
Aren't there?
Yeah, Autumn Glow, she's a Autumn Sun. And Gatsby's a promising horse that it's by Snitzel.
Yep.
we think we've got some nice horses there and a few more to follow up in the next few weeks.
Absolutely. Etna Rosso for one.
Wow, might be a little metropolitan number.
Kazoo.
Wow, didn't she? Didn't just...
What happened there?
She missed the start.
What price would you have got in running for a front runner sitting last?
Lots.
I would have given you about 100 to 1 anyway.
But it just shows you she's a pretty anxious type of horse. Wants to get out there and run. We just say, go out there and run and catch me if you can. But oxygen and petrol only last so long, doesn't it? So, yeah, she came back. James didn't panic. Did the... like the All Blacks on Saturday night. They bounced back too after a defeat the week before. And they were doing...
You were about 40 up at half time, weren't you?
Yeah, well, we were down the week before. Cut them in half, James did, just like the All Blacks.
Yeah. And one to follow.
One
to follow. Yeah.
One to follow for me. Oh.
Something you don't like talking about.
No. What? Oh, yeah, one to follow. Horse to follow. Private Life. He's one to follow.
Yeah, he's your one, is he?
He is. Yeah, he's going good. He's won a race, but I think he's up there with the good colts.
With the real good colts.
Good colts.
Good.
What's yours
stuff.
to follow? You got one?
Emirate.
Oh, yeah, okay. They could be racing against each other.
Yeah, good. We'll have a little wager.
Interesting.
Rocking into this weekend.
Yes.
Group 1 Winx Stakes. Obviously an important race for you.
Yeah.
You like winning this one, don't you?
Yeah. So we used to be called the Warwick Stakes, Warwick Farm.
Who was the first to win it?
Of ours?
Yeah.
No idea.
No, the Winx.
The Winx, Winx. Winx won her own race.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. And before
Not many
that...
get to do that.
No.
It shows the longevity, doesn't it?
It does. And before that, for a few years, it was called the Bob Ingham Stakes. So Winx took Mr. Ingham's name. Anyhow, and hopefully it stays the Winx Stakes for a long time, and hopefully we can win it a few more times.
Might be called the Winx Stakes soon.
No, Charlie.
Wasn't it?
No, Charlie.
With the dominance in this year's market, we've got a tissue kicking off proceedings. Tyler Schiller.
She's come back well. I'd expect it to need the run. She, of the 5 or 6 we've got in it, is probably the biggest of them.
In condition?
Yep. So, not saying she can't win, but I'd say she's going to have a good prep, but it might be after this Saturday.
Buckaroo?
He's come back well. He's come back really well. He's gelding and he's moving well. I doubt he could win Saturday, but...
Bit short.
He'll be winning those good Group 2 races worth a lot of money in New South Wales mid-spring.
A lot of money in New South Wales. Do you know how many individual $1 million earners you had last year?
No.
11 of them.
Shooters.
11 individual Group 1. Not Group 1. $1 million earners.
Wow. No, we're
Solid
blessed. And we might come to race in New South Wales next week.
Yeah.
Because we haven't got enough time.
So you'll have to
week.
tune in then.
I think a few people have forgotten how good we've got it in New South Wales.
Hey, don't ruin next week.
Okay.
I was fangirl.
She's going great. What a remarkable turnaround it's been with her. I thought she might struggle to live when she had her injury. But the stable staff, the veterinarians, the follow-up support has been amazing. Not only did she make it out of it, she has come back really well and she's ready to go.
Riff Rocket.
The Rocket. Now, the Rocket's a 2-time Derby winner, Charlie.
Racing 1,000 metres short
Yes.
of that.
Yes.
But can he still be competitive?
Oh, I don't know. But I reckon he's won. Well, he was the favourite for the Guineas in the autumn because he won very impressively 1,400 metres first up. Very impressively. I reckon he won another 1,400 metre race, like prep before too. So, he's got National Willer on.
So you're giving him half a sneaky.
Wow, how can he win that? And the Caulfield Cup. Won't be easy, will it?
No, it won't.
But if he could win one of...
A very elegant one of Melbourne Cup.
Well, that's where that's sort of leading to a little bit of that. She won the Winx Stakes, I think.
She did?
Yeah. And she won a Melbourne Cup and a Caulfield Cup.
And a few others along the
So
way.
it's pretty exciting to have a horse like Rocket in the stable.
Via Sustina.
She's a very good horse, Charlie. You know it. All we get is good feedback, isn't it?
Yep. Even Gerald Ryan was commenting how good she looks
Good
this
judge.
morning.
Did he?
Yeah, said, geez, she looks much stronger than she did in autumn.
Interesting. She has come back well then. She's
Yeah.
come back well, and she's in for a great preparation. So I hope we win the Winx Stakes. I'm not sure who of ours is our best chance, but whatever one wins I'll be happy with, and hopefully they come home well, but they'll be on to bigger and better things, each and every one of them.
Geez, don't jump the gun. What about poor Zoo?
Zoo Gotcha. She won 3 out of 3 in the autumn.
Including 2
That
Group
means-
1s.
Yes. Yes. And
She
look,
likes 3 in a row. She did
well,
that in the Princess series
yeah.
too.
I think it'll come down to a bit of tempo. If Zugotch well, she'll be there in the first few, depending on what's in the race, what the speed of the race is, but she's going to be there. Fangirl, depending on where she draws, will be where she's comfortable. Via Sistina will be similar. The Rocket will just be smoking his pipe somewhere. The Tissue will be where she needs to be, and Bucky probably misses the start and half a length and grabs a spot where he can. So getting back to Zugotcha, wow, she's a 3-time Group 1 winner, and probably the underdog in terms of 1400 metres fresh.
Yeah. Democracy Manifest in the Show County.
Had a great prep last time in.
He's due a big
Arguably
one.
should have won the Epsom. He is due a big one, so it's a good starting point for him. I'd be looking for more over a mile, but you never know, fresh.
Jolly Star, dual accepted.
Yes. Leaning towards the Show County, aren't we? But she's come back well. You could make a point for her being one of the best horses in the stable. Had a light autumn, 1 race, won the Arrowfield impressively.
Hosed up.
Yeah. So she's come back well. We're just finding a way with her. 1,200 metres or 1,100 metres fresh will give us a good gauge as to where we're heading with her. We've got
Everest horse?
it depends how good these colts are. Yeah. I think it's just a matter of finding a batting order if you play cricket.
It is. It is indeed.
Yeah, we've got a good team.
Okay, into the Premier's Cup. Just the 2, Canberra Legend and Political Debate, who's also in the Rowley Mile tomorrow.
Political Debate needs to find some form. We'll be a bit more prominent when we ride him next. Best races are on speed, and Canberra Legend, he's in for a good prep. First up, went back, nothing really ran on. He'll appreciate an extra few hundred metres.
Okay, then you've got 4 in the mile. You've got last start winner Madatsu.
He was impressive first up. Yeah. He'll get out to 2,000 metres third up. I'm just hoping we've got enough speed in him, but it'll come down to draw and luck and running, but he's come back really well.
Step Aside, who's also accepted down in Melbourne.
Yeah, we'll just weigh up both draws. Wherever he heads, he'll be one of the favourites.
Sounded like he skipped around the valley on Tuesday morning, didn't he?
Did, Charlie. He did. That'll be our preference, to keep him in Melbourne if he draws well down there.
Unlimited, still racing over a mile.
He'll get there. It was a better run. I think he ran third last start.
Timmy Clark.
Yeah. Finding his way, and yeah, he's not far away from having his foot in the till.
Okay, Unusual Legacy, over a mile.
Resuming. I think he's our one of our metropolitan horses. So that's what we think of him. He's had limited exposure here in Australia, but I think a couple of wins in a second or a couple of seconds, and he's in for a good prep.
Okay, into the 2,400 metre race, you've got the 3 regulars who do battle most weekends, which is Kapakiri, Karuta and Strathtay.
It comes down to luck and running, barrier draws. I think Kapakiri won 2 starts ago, Karuta ran second last start, and Strathtay won the start before that.
Yeah.
So it's Karuta's turn to win, if it worked like that. And then we've got Tajanis coming up from Melbourne.
Also accepted down there, but looks like he's going to get balloted.
2,400 is this trip. Okay. 2,400 is this trip. It'll come down to where they are in the run. And Strathtay doesn't have to give away that big start. I'd have a slight leaning to him.
Yeah, he needs a soft draw, doesn't he, finally?
Yeah.
And last but not least from Randwick, we have Invader Zim in the 78 1200.
Yeah. Model of consistency, this horse. I'm just questioning whether 1,200 metres is a bit short.
Bit sharp, isn't it?
But we'll he'll be there late on the scene.
And just a quick whip around the country, we've only got a couple of other runners that we haven't touched on in Melbourne, which is Mistress of Illusion and Quantum Cat.
Mistress of Illusion is getting up to a more suitable distance. Probably
Pass mark first up.
it was, in my eyes. Probably needs a bit further than 2,000. And Quantum Cat, fresh up Saturday. I think he'll run really well.
Yeah, he's progressive, I think.
Yeah, he has. What about Brisbane? We've got
just a handful up there. You've got Built, he's a last start winner, but dry track, he needs it dry. I'm convinced of that. But probably the best, I think, is Tannenberg.
Oh,
Tannenberg, yeah. He's
Viv, Marilyn and all the team.
Yeah, my word.
Good crew of owners there.
And then just a little bit of Mulcaster Mail. He's thrown in Zougotcha.
She should be worth some money now, wouldn't she?
I think she's, you could say 14 is just about her optimum trip. She's won over shorter, longer. Whereas a couple of the others, you could say, oh, it's a bit short and sharp. So,
and
that's
what about
his mail.
Through Charlie's eyes?
Jolly start. No matter what race, what barrier, what weight. She just absolutely whacks them.
She's looking pretty good through your eyes. There you go.
She's absolutely flying.
Keep that under the hat.
Send in your invoice if she gets beat.